For years, I was under the impression that the way that I navigated life and achieved success was simple. It was hustling, it was controlling, it was working my ass off. And for so long, those tools worked until they didn't. I now know this is a theme with many of the world's most successful people or people that have a really strong growth mindset and ethic, that the tools that we used to navigate our life and drive success until our mid 30s, into our 40s, depending who you are, worked really well. I had a lot of really, really amazing success until they stopped working. And you need to find new ways. When I started on this journey of realizing my old way of being and the old tools just weren't achieving the outcomes that I wanted in my life, I was reminded of one of my most important core beliefs, which is energy is everything. It has been a core belief for years and years, but it was one that kind of dropped out of my brain. I didn't think about it much, even though that I understand intellectually that everything is a vibrational frequency. And that's not woo-woo, that is science-backed and very empirical information. And so I started noodling with this and started thinking, okay, if I believe energy is everything, can I better understand it in a really simple, practical way, day in, day out, to use it as a tool to create the change that I want in my life, to achieve the desires that I want. And that is where the business of energy was born. To level set, the way I define energy, it is the life force between every action, thought, and emotion. It can be used as a technology to navigate life authentically, create change, and achieve the outcomes that we desire. How do we do that? You're like, Dayna, you lost me. It's like, energy, what the fuck are you talking about? I think about energy in two buckets. We have internal energy and external energy. And I believe one of the keys to life is being able to understand your unique energetic profile or design and use it to inform how you show up and the decisions you make, as well as external energies, things like relationships, environments, the job, etc., and use those as data points to inform the moves you make. What feels right, authentic, in alignment for you in that moment. Energy is the mechanism that drives all change as far as we know it. Today, I wanted to dive into how we're thinking about energy in a way that it is relevant, applicable, and practical to modern day humans like you and I, and why it is key if you want to have a life that you love that is designed just for you. For so long, I didn't realize why I felt so tired. I felt like I had lost my zest for life. I thought it was just because I have 3 young babies at home and a business I'm running and friendships I want to maintain and a relationship with my husband that is so important to me and a relationship with self that's so important. But I realized the number one thing that was draining me was that I was spending my energy in the wrong places. What if I told you that energy is the foundation to everything in your life? Your success, your relationships, your happiness, how much joy you experience in a day. And when you can learn to work with it instead of against it, life gets better, but more importantly, things flow. And when things are in alignment and they flow, the world is your oyster, and the amount of expansion from my experience is unbound. Let's dive into what energy is. Energy isn't just your physical stamina. It's the currency of your life. And how we spend it is so important. Your thoughts, your emotions, your mindset, your mindfulness or presence, all are just as important as getting that exercise, the diet that you're eating, how much water you are consuming, etc. But most of us don't think about it that way. Quantum physics confirms energy is everything, but so does your lived experience. When you walk into a room, you feel the energy. When you meet someone and you get the heebie-jeebies, that is energy. When you go to your job you don't like and you can feel yourself contracting in some way, shape, or form versus expanding, that is energy. When you see your kids start to change their behavior because you've been stressed and on your phone more because you have a lot going on, that is energy. And the problem is, most of us don't think about life through this lens. We're not aware, and awareness is the first step to everything. So why are most people feeling stuck, stagnant in their life, or unable to create the change they want? It's because they're energetically stuck. They're not thinking about What levers can I pull as it pertains to my internal energy and my external energy that I use as cues to inform how I play the game that is my game? And if you are not bought into this, or you think I'm a wackadoo, all I would encourage you to do is just start toying with it. Think about it. If how you are doing things today is not getting you the results you want, you have nothing to lose, to run some energy experiments within your own life to see if you use it as a navigation tool, if you use it as a barometer of success, do things start to shift in the way that you want them to shift? When you're doing your own energy audit, become really aware of where are there energy leaks. Where do you feel your energy bank account being depleted? Is it people? Is it places? Is it work? Is it food? And try cutting those things and see if it helps keep more energy in your energy bank. Also, be really aware of the things that light you up. What deposits energy into your energy bank and what things are fulfilling you energetically. If you want to start using energy to create the life that you want or create something that you have been manifesting for forever, but you haven't been able to figure out how to bring it to fruition. Track your energy for a day, for a week, and start to see where you are leaking energy and where you are getting filled up energetically by things. What are you doing? Who are you seeing? What are you eating that is adding money to your energy bank account? Be curious, exploring tools to create more internal energy, conserve the energy you have, and to start to be a better energy reader of yourself and external energies in people, in situations, in environments, etc. Ultimately, this will help you understand your energetic blueprint, how you were designed to move through this world in a way that is going to allow you to be as expansive as possible and fulfill your potential and purpose, whatever it may be on this earth, and use it as a tool to feel good. When you start to prioritize your energy management, you start making moves that feel right and generate the change that you want to see in a really beautiful way. Here's the challenge I will pose to you. Track your energy just for one day, a week, if you want to be a rock star, and observe, notice, take notes, and see what happens. Again, if things aren't working out exactly how you want them to in your life and you don't feel as aligned and expansive and good as you deserve, you have nothing to lose. And I'd love to know if you do go on this journey with me and live this little experiment. Let me know in the comments how it's going. What is your experience? What have you learned is draining your energy? What is filling up your cup energetically? What tools are you finding that work to use energy as a tool to create the life you want? If you want more content like this, please subscribe, like, and be sure to subscribe for my newsletter, The Business of Energy on Substack. You can find a link in my profile.